Hey, Shalom. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHam YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone. Wahakudash Barakatham to the elect. This is John 6:53. Then Yahawashai said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Okay? And we're doing that through these trials and tribulations in which we face. All right, that's ultimately eating the bread and you know what I'm saying, drinking his blood. You know, going out there being scoffed, being humiliated. All right, being talked down upon. All right, it says, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood have eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. Okay, so these words that Yahawashi spoke, because it's in red, is he speaking of cannibalism? For my flesh is meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. It says, he that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. Okay, and when Yahawashi said this, many of his so-called disciples actually ended up leaving him, man. They thought he was speaking of cannibalism. They like, this guy's mad, man. Okay. All right, but they didn't. A lot of times, even the disciples that stayed with him, you know, he had to say things over and over again because they didn't receive what he was saying spiritually, man. Not carnally, but spiritually, man. All right. Like also in I believe John the 3rd chapter, when John was speaking of Nicodemus, you know, he was asking him, what Nicodemus asking, how can a man be born again? You know, he said, except he enter into his mother's womb, man. You know, basically being as a baby again. All right, being reborn through what? The Spirit. Okay. But this is John 6:57. As the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father, so he that eateth me, even he shall live by me. This is that bread which came down from heaven, not as your fathers did eat manna and are dead. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever, man. So to receive the deep parables of the scriptures, you have to be spiritual. And not only just any spirit, but the spirit of Yahawashi has to be dealing with you, because these are his words, man. These things said he in the synagogue as he taught in Capernaum. Many therefore of his disciples, when they had heard this, said, This is an hard saying, who can hear it? When Yahawashi knew in himself that his disciples murmured at it, he said unto them, Doth this offend you? What and if ye shall see the Son of Man ascend up where he was before? Which actually, you know, his disciples did see him in Acts the 1st chapter. Okay. It says, It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. You know? So, in order for us to receive this truth, we have to receive it spiritually, man. When apostles claim it's the year of prophecy, we got to be looking for prophecies. When the apostles and the elders and brothers on